Normally when it cuts out like that, it actually starts back up. Great. That's so annoying. I'm so sorry that happened, everybody. Looks like we lost about an hour and a half's worth of content. Great. It's been going this entire time. Like, the stream's been going normal this entire time, except for, like, that one little hiccup while I was not here. I am so sorry for that. Great. I've been saying this to myself. Now part of me is like, why don't you just go take a break and get some tea or something? No. Alright. They're one of my favorite publishers after all. Right. Before I really get into it, for those who are not there, this is Coffee Talk 2. We're on the second day right now because the stream randomly cut out. Anyway, but not to break the non-disclosure agreement or anything, their terms weren't too great. So you do get it. And by the way, you haven't signed any NDA yet, so you're not bound to anything. That's true. But I still want to act in good faith. What for? Their terms were the furthest thing from acting in good faith. If I may ask, what terms are we talking about here? I'm sorry, just a bit lost. Right, sorry about that. To sum up, they're going to invest the same game and cover all the necessary expenses. They'll do the marketing, promotion, distribution, all that. Okay. But if I'm unable to meet the deadline, or refuse to adhere to their requests or changes, or breach in any way of the stated agreement in the contract, which many of them are rather questionable, I must return all their money regardless of my progress in the game. What? Won't be cheap at all, mind you. I can only imagine. If I fail to do so, they'll have full ownership of the game. I don't know what to say. That can't be right, can it? So what if they're the ones to breach the contract? I keep my game. Okay. That's it? Oh, no, that's not at all. I'll have to return any of the unused investments too. What? That's what I said. Pardon me, but... Are they for real? I said that too. There's still plenty more, but it's alright. I think I got the gist of it. When I first read it though, I thought maybe the terms are that way because it's still a draft? I suppose yes? I also thought maybe it was something that could still be worked out and discussed. That is, until I asked Myrtle for advice. I see. It's a trash contract, Aqua. I know, I get it, but it's just, I keep thinking, you know, what if this is all what... If this is how all the contracts are? What if it's the best I could get? It's not, though. But what if? Will you still help me, Myrtle, or not? Is that really what's important here? Right now? Come on, Aqua. I know you're not this dense. Don't you trust me? I trust you. I don't even want to try to see it from my point of view. Because I think we're talking about two completely unrelated matters. That's what I mean. I may not explain what I want to say well, but it's not unrelated. I think it's better to leave now. I have a presentation to prepare for tomorrow anyway. Okay. Are you going to be alright? I think so. Safe trip. Yeah. Bye then. Come again soon. Is it just me or does it feel like deja vu? Just me? Okay. Are you alright? Yeah. Hey. Still a bit curious about the drink earlier. Could you remake that one for me? I just remember it's from Yemen. A spiced milk tea? Yep. Spiced milk tea with a bit of cinnamon. Let me see if I can get this. One sec. Cafe latte gingered. Nope. Blue pea, nope. Milk drinks. Nope. Did they miss it? What? No, that's it. Okay. Green tea mix. Blue pea hibiscus milk. Okay. Let's try tea, milk, and cinnamon. Oh wait, we did try tea, milk, cinnamon, didn't we? Or did we try tea, cinnamon, milk? There it is. We added one. Nice. We got another one. We got another one. Oh. Never quite relevant to my interests. You should check it out. Plenty of interesting stories in it, including off-the-wall drinks despite the name. Who knows, I might get inspired by it. Sure will. Thank you for the recommendation. Thank you for making the drink. It's just so frustrating when you get to ask me hypothetical questions. Hypothetical questions such as... She'd ask me if I'd be still willing to help should she accept something like this in the future. What kind of question even is that? As if she doesn't even trust me. Or anything I say for that matter. I don't think it's because she doesn't trust you or your expertise. From her perspective, everything feels like a potential chance. So faced with a questionable contract like that, from her favorite publisher, no less, she may very well be just feeling a little shaken up. That's a good point. But I'm with her, right? She has nothing to worry about. Even so, she still may worry. If she's that worried, why don't you just say something like, of course I'll help, but only if the terms aren't so crappy. Then she should do it, right? Unless she did, and she's not convinced, then I don't know. I thought if I tell her that, and she decides to go ahead with it anyway, I'll know for a fact I won't be able to refuse her at that point. Ooh, I see. Besides, we're already agreed from the start to only pick on the game, to work on the game when we have time, so basically you're not sure if you want to commit. What the heck are you talking about? Or maybe not. Maybe you just can't? Sorry, my mouth runs faster than my mind sometimes. Did anyone ever tell you you're nosy? All the time. Seems like you got yourself a little weirder version of Freya here, my geeks. You can put it that way. Hey, I heard that. Who's Freya? Sorry, just... I'm leaving. Alright. Hope everything will turn out in the end well. We'll see. Have a safe journey home. Yep. Goodbye. Oh, bye! Whew. What a night. And I didn't get anything done at all! That's too bad. Was that like a regular occurrence here or something? Not them specifically, just like in general. Well, you seem to get used to it. So the answer is definitely yes, right? Not all the time, but often enough. Cool, 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 cool. So the real reason why I'm at this place called Coffee.com? You make people talk. I do? Well, it feels like the whole place does. Heck, I can even talk about myself a lot more than usual. Which is kind of weird. But also cathartic. I'll take it as a compliment, I think. You should. Feels like a feature. I reckon there's more benefit from talking things out without having to get smashed first. More embarrassing to remember, sure. But great for self-reflection. Good point. Anyhow, before I forget, could you hold on to something for me? Huh? A fidget spinner with social media handle printed on its back. A fidget spinner? My old business card. If the lady from yesterday comes again, could you give that to her? You mean Miss Renona? Yes, Renona. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, I owe her an apology, you know? You couldn't find her online with just her first name, even if that's her first name. Thought you could pass it along with my info to her so she could DM me. Also, in this forum, it's less likely to get thrown out, right? right? Really depends on the person. An influencer's contact info is certainly someone. You think she's just gonna throw it away? Honestly, I can't really say. Now you're making me nervous. Can you give it back? I might need it now. Sure. No, it's fine. Keep it. I need to keep my resolve. How about writing down your email instead? It'll feel more personal this way. You think so? I'll be more comfortable about contacting me if it's less personal. That's why I figured DMing me would be better. But then again... No, you're right. A direct line should be better here. But what if she throws it away? At least you sincerely tried? True that. Alright. I trust your judgment, Geeks. Piece of paper with his Tomodachill username and phone number written on it. Influencer's contact info for a certain someone. Give both. In that case, could you please give it to her when the time seems right? If she even comes back, that is. I'll see what I can do. Alright, sweet. Thanks, McGeeks. You're the best. Oh, man. Better go before the rain gets worse. See you around, McGeeks. Don't work too hard, okay? Thanks. Safe trip. Take care. Whew. What a day. Sweet coffee. Lightly sweetened and frothed help to invigorate your tired mind in its sweet, inviting aroma. Okay, I'm gonna quickly pause and get some tea and more water. I'm back. Got my tea, got my water. We are good until the end. There's an eerie atmosphere out there tonight. It feels like a night for old friendships and new acquaintances. Is anyone there? Hello. You just gave me a start. You're Nico Mimi, right? You're going to transform any second now? Or maybe not. Hey, McGeeks. And hey, new customer. Hi, Miss Luna. Don't think that this is the coffee drinking sort of cat. No, it would appear not. So do you have a new pet cat then? Not quite sure. This is my first time seeing a little one. Are you sniffing, kitty? Do you want cuddles? Alright, no cuddles. Cat. Indeed. I wonder if it's lost. If it doesn't have a collar, it might be a stray. It's cute though. Would make a nice mascot. I would think that's up to it, not up to us. Cats. Right. Yeah, it's been a little while. It has. Last time we saw you was, well, over a week ago, wasn't it? What have you been up to? Honestly? Mostly work, as usual. I won't lie, I'm pretty beat. Did you just leave the office? Yes. But in my defense, I spent the last hour looking at wedding dresses on Tomodachi. Well, that sounds like fun, doesn't it? It's not. Unfun. That's moderately enthusiastic response. How are the wedding preparations going? They're going. Might need a drink before I answer that. You certainly look like you could use something warm. Something warm and cozy, yes. Milky and soothing, just like a warm cup of spice. I'm gonna hit the pillow soon, so something will help me sleep. And I can see you have snazzy new ingredients. We have blue pea and hibiscus now, indeed. That sounds interesting. I'd like to try a hibiscus, and then with milk and warm spice, please. So I'm guessing hibiscus, milk, and cinnamon. They usually say it in the order they want. Pink spice. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, poor kitty. Did the machine wake you up? Here goes the mascot. Maybe he'll come back later? I bet it will. Cats always have reasons for their actions. Even when they often rather mysterious ones. That's true. Anyhow, here's your drink, Miss Luna. Ooh, smells lovely. Also has a lovely color. And tastes lovely. I knew I could count on you, McGeeks. You're always a sight for sore taste buds. Or something. I'm glad you like it. I love it. Alright, so the wedding preparations. You and Mr. Bailey's are getting married, of course. Oh yes, absolutely. After everything we've been through, I'm not about to back down now. I feel the same way about my baby. Bailey's is still very much my person. 9? What the heck? I love these pictures. They're so good. With long ears and all. So none of those pesky cold feet. That sounds like good news. No cold feet and cold anything. In fact, my stress is running so high, I feel like I have steam coming out of my horns. Doesn't sound like good news. Yeah. It's just a big thing, you know? I feel like that's all we talk about. But we're not making much progress. We're not further along than we were weeks ago. Do you have different expectations of the day? I don't know. I'm not even sure I even know what my expectations are anymore. I look at all these weddings on Tomochill, and they're all this special over-the-top stuff. I don't even have any original ideas like that. What about Mr. Bailey's? He enjoys creative endeavors. Right, doesn't he? He does, but that's another issue. My parents are willing to pay for part of the wedding, and I earn a good living, so I can cover most of it. And Bay wants to contribute his share, but he can't really afford it. And as you know, his parents aren't in the picture anymore. Do you still feel guilty about that? No, I don't think so. If I've learned anything, it's that you need to let the person you love make their own choices. But I am concerned, both about Bay dropping all of his savings on this stuff, and about him trying to guess what I want, rather than expressing his own wishes. Sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself, trying to make sure everyone's happy. Maybe. I guess it's unavoidable, right? Oh, hello. Neil? It's the space person you told me about weeks ago. The one that used to come to the cafe. I thought maybe it might be them, but I'm not sure now. They didn't seem to react to my greeting. Besides, last time we saw Neil, he had changed his name to Silver. And he looked rather more human. I see, this is all very mysterious. Also, did you hear them come in? I didn't, but I rarely do. They're stealthy. Bartender, what does a girl have to do to get a drink around here? Pour me a stiff one. Beg your pardon? This isn't quite that place. Isn't it? Our research indicates that this is the way one should order a drink. In a place of public consumption. Sounds like your research was based on work westerns. Is there anything wrong with orc westerns? We rather enjoyed them. No, I guess not. They're just very different from reality. In what ways? That would take a very long time to answer that. The better question is, how are they similar? How are they similar? You did say it was a better question. That's fair enough. I suppose the honest answer is the way people feel emotions is similar. How they're ambitious and have dreams. How they want things and get jealous of others. But also how they help each other out. And how they fall in love. It sounds like Earthlings have very busy feelings. I guess we do. Are your people very different in that respect? We are. Although we want things too, but it appears that Earthlings have at least 94.328 more emotions than we do. How to distinguish them all? To be honest, sometimes we don't. Reading others isn't easy, nor is understanding ourselves for that matter. That adds some spice to life, I guess. It sounds like it would be helpful to have those emotions displayed, especially in movies. Perhaps you could write them at the top of the screen? Cinemas in the 1920s certainly would agree with you. But, pardon me? You're not eel, are you? Or silver? Indeed, we are not. Our name is Amanda. So there are several of you here on Earth. There are a great many of us everywhere. Our average density is 3,450.45 per galaxy. But this is not the topic of our present conversation. No. You wanted a drink, didn't you? We do wish to absorb some liquid matter, yes. Similar to what the purple earthling has been doing. The purple earthling? That is certainly a description. Is it wrong? Would it be more accurate to describe you as the four appendages earthling? You mean my horns and ears? Yes, Miss Amanda. We usually avoid addressing other customers by the number of their appendages. Oh, we apologize. But we cannot address the customer by name as we do not know it. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. That's my bad. I'm Lua. Lua. Lua? Lua. Yes. It's a very pleasing sound. Oh, well, thank you. We wish to absorb some liquid matter, as Lua has been doing. Of course. You have any idea of what kind of liquid matter that might be? Something bright-colored and memorable. We want our first drink on Earth to be an experience we shall never forget. No pressure, me geeks. It's quite alright. We are born to rise to this kind of challenge. That's the spirit. Any other ideas, Miss Amanda? We want the taste to be very spicy. We know some places serve weak drinks to bipeds with female denominations. Our research has determined that behavior to be undesirable in 99.99999 of occurrences. Fortunately, this isn't the kind of place either. Indeed, so you'd like something vivid and spicy. What if it was to say blue and gingery? We do not know what gingery means, but blue and gingery sounds good to us. Which means blue. I wonder if lemon and ginger would make it good brew. Nah. Maybe do it lemon, ginger, that brew. Oh, dang it. Hold on. I'm not gonna waste all my trashes. Okay. Coffee, green, tea, chocolate, blue tea. Nope. It needs to have blue tea and ginger. Okay. Blue. Let's do blue lightning. It's just ginger and ginger. Brew it. Brew it! Brew it! Blue lightning coming right up. This is vivid indeed. Now let's try it. This is interesting. We've heard that we might struggle to experience taste, but we can certainly feel the kick of this. Your reputation is well deserved, McGeeks. And what kind of reputation is that? Sounds like word is getting around. Soon this place will become a hipster den. Probably should start looking for an alternative haunt. I hope not. I would miss you a lot, Miss Luna. Besides, isn't that what a hipster does? Go to a place before they become cool? Touché. Guess you'll be stuck with me for a little longer. Wouldn't have it any other way. Now, Miss Amanda, what was that about my reputation? We heard about you from our sibling, formerly known as Neil. I see. Sibling, huh? This isn't a future hipster den, it's an alien den. You should consider rebranding it as Cafes Close Encounters. That makes me sound like a rather different type of place. We got another hibiscus drink. The pink spice is so cute. Hold on. There's Amanda. Just spice. So what brings you here, Amanda? Pleased to find your question. Do you mean here on this planet? That too, but also here in this cafe. We are on this planet on a research and rescue mission. Is that like a search and rescue? Perhaps it is a mission to gather numbers for research as well as to rescue our sibling. We are here in this cafe to wait for them. We made an appointment as it is custom here. They should arrive in 2 minutes and 3 seconds. And 12 milliseconds. Please pardon the roughness of our estimate. That's one good enough. You are very kind. McGeeks has mentioned your sibling a few times. I think Silver, right? Indeed, we are part of the same hive mind. A hive mind? That sounds pretty amazing. But does that appointment less useful? That would be true some time ago, but Neil now knows Silver has become more human by the day. Their connection to the hive grows tenuous. Oh. That must feel a little lonely. You lose your connection to your family when you've been so close. Perhaps. What does it mean to be lonely? It's when you think about other people and they're not here. And it makes you sad. It makes you feel like you have a weight on your chest. Like things that usually feel good to you lose a lot of their appeal. Thank you for your explanation. We think we see. We do not know, perhaps a little lonely. We cannot answer this with more than 61% certainty. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amanda. This shirt's supposed to be a reference to Star Trek. It's the best thing ever. Because, like, it's so subtle, but it's also, like, right there! Speaking of the space person, here comes my former regular. I apologize. I haven't been coming often enough lately. Hi, I'm Luna. Nice to meet you, Lua. I'm Silver. I've heard a lot about you. Have you? Probably pictured me in a bigger suit. I guess so, yes. A bit like your sibling here. I understand, but I've been undergoing many changes lately. I let go of the suit. This form makes me feel truer to who I am now. I've also changed my name for the same reason. Have you been waiting long, Amanda? Not unduly. This is a bit awkward. Just a bit. Amanda. Yes? You should know that I've been missing you a lot lately. What is miss? Is it like being lonely? Yes, it is. When did you learn what lonely is? We have been told that the name of this feeling we have when we think about you, that's, just bring it in. Bring what? Oh. That is one long hug. So cute. I can hear you, you know. Him. Right. As we were saying, we appreciate you being only 3 milliseconds late. It's good to see you haven't changed. You have. And yet you haven't. Now that you are close, you feel part of the hive again. And your presence is similar to what it always was. Makes me really happy to hear that. You should order a drink, as it is customary. We can proceed with our discussion of the mission. The mission? Oh, didn't McGeeks tell you all about that? Not really. The reason I came here in the first place was to find love. You mean to reproduce with the local species? That's another way to put it. I think you remember putting it in your those terms yourself, Silver. I did, yes, but that was a long time ago. I'm going to tell you everything. But first, Amanda is right. I would like to order a drink. I can taste them properly now, so I can enjoy them a lot more. Glad to hear that. What would you like? Something new and unique. I want to explore these new sensations. Nothing too strong, please. I don't have the same tolerance as before. Also, I'm in the mood for something sweet and floral. Maybe a bit of freshness to it. Something new, but not too strong. A bit sweet, floral, and refreshing. Maybe blue? Oh, I do love blue. Something sweet, floral, refreshing, and blue then, please. Alright. Let's give him a blue marshmallow. It's called blue marshmallow on the thing, so that would mean it's honey, then milk. Burp. Blue marshmallow! I'm serving it just like it is. Here we go. One of my new ingredients in it. Oh, let me try it. This is new, but different from what I expected. Still, it's fun. Sorry, I'll try something else next time. I'm looking forward to it. As for the mission... Yes, the mission. It has run into some difficulties. Difficulties of what nature? Well, the truth is, I still have trouble finding myself a date. What is a date? It's a step you need to take care... It's a step you need to take before coupling up. You meet somewhere, you talk, you get to know the person. Not having a hive connection sounds exhausting. It can be a challenge, to be honest, but in another way it's wonderful. Without the hive connection, when you meet someone, it's always a surprise. They react in ways I didn't expect, in ways I wouldn't, and every time I learn something new. About earthly species? That too, certainly. But mostly about myself. That's definitely what being with someone is about. Every time you're honest with the person you love, you get out of your comfort zone and become a better person yourself. That sounds complicated. We need to make further compilations to understand. It's different from what we're used to, but also pretty great. I mean, it sounds like you got it figured out. Surely your dates go well enough. Thank you, you're very kind. And if I say so myself, I think I've made some progress. Hold on. Chai tea. If I did get a date, I think it would go better than before. What's the problem then? Well, the thing is, Seattle's a very big city, even by our standards. Everyone's so busy running around, and people aren't very trusting, not like in romantic movies. You can't just ask someone on the street to go on a date with you. Sounds like you tried. Yes, tried several times. Even stood on the plaza for a few hours with a date me placard around my neck. That is not an optimal strategy, yes, I've realized since. Most people seem a little scared. I hear most people meeting their partners at work. Is that something you could try? Maybe later on, I don't know. But at the moment, I'm afraid my work doesn't attract the right sort. Didn't know you found a job, Silver. Yes, I did a few months ago. I decided to open a cafe. Really? Does that mean McGeek has competition? Not at all. I would never want that. It rather feels like a small way of starting a family tradition. Interesting. Anyway, I tried all of that. I was running out of ideas. So I decided to reinstall Lonely Hearts, like I did when I first arrived here. Online dating does sound like a reasonable solution. I thought so too. But the amount of dates I've gone on since I downloaded it is... Based on the surrounding parameters, we will guess absolute 0. That is accurate. Oh no. Do you know why? If I'm being honest, I think I have an idea, but it might sound strange coming from me. The online dating process feels... No, it feels a lot alien. Please expand your explanation. You mean it lacks earthly species? Oh no, it has earthlings in all shapes and forms, but it feels impossible to connect to them. I was much more successful at it when I first tried months ago, but now still a little like how my connection to the hive mind has been recently. I'm a part of it to some extent, but I feel like if I can just reach to it, I'll find understanding. When I do reach out, I only find silence. That's pretty sad. I'm sorry I'm making everyone gloomy now. No, don't worry about it at all. I'm just wondering if I've got some friends I can set you up with. But they all have partners. You're very kind, Lua. I'll find some sort of way eventually. And it's pretty important that I do. It's essential for some people. We will help. I don't know. I really appreciate your offer, Amanda, but even after spending years here, I struggle with it all. When I first arrived, it was hard for me to even hold a conversation. Now I think I can read people a little bit better, but still. You're not looking for conversation yet, are you? You're wishing to connect to the hive mind, and you found it easier when you first arrived. Is that not what you said? That's true, but we are the hive mind, and we have just arrived here. We will help. It does sound reasonable. I suppose social media can be a bit like a hive mind sometimes. And there's no harm in trying, right? Well, I guess that's settled. I'll show you how the app works when we leave here, Amanda. We are prepared. We will gather intelligence and draw conclusions. With our high powers and your human knowledge, based on your previous experience and your new skills, we'll estimate our odds at success at 100. I like your confidence. Amanda always was a force of nature. We do not know what that means, but it sounds complimentary. We are pleased. As for... Wait. What is... We have to go now. But... What happened? Ugh. I'll explain everything later. Silver's cute. Sorry, McGeeks, Lua. See you soon, I hope. No time, let's go. Well, that was odd. Yes, rather sudden departure. I hope they're going to be alright. Good evening. Evening, Mr. Agent. Do you two know each other? The agent has been here asking about our customers in the past, but I trust tonight he's come for some late-night coffee? Sadly, no. I'm here on official business. Sounds serious. It is very serious, Miss Lua. Miss Lua and McGeeks. You know I'm here, don't you? Well, if it's not for coffee, honestly, I'm at a loss. Is that how you want to play it? What about you, Miss Lua? Want to make an educated guess? An educated guess? Well, I swear I filed my tax return months ago. I did bathe at the same time, so it can't be it. I have no clue. You two, did you take me for a fool? We would never. Let me make myself clear then. Has there been alien sightings in this cafe recently? Alien sightings? Sorry, that sounds sort of far-fetched. Think again, both of you. Think carefully. If I were you, I wouldn't tell any lies. This is getting old. I didn't do anything wrong. We don't have to answer any of your questions. Actually nothing. I know my rights. You have no jurisdiction to come in here and act like a big shot. I've never seen anyone in this cafe who does not belong here. So I suggest you take your suspicions elsewhere and leave this place and McGeeks alone. My investigation. Your investigation means nothing to us. I can feel myself getting angry, Mr. Agent, and trust me, you do not want to see me angry. Hey, don't you dare put your hands on me. I did no such thing. Not yet, at least. Very well. I'll go for now, but this isn't over. I won't stand by quietly while aliens invade Seattle. Suit yourself. You'll only be wasting your time. I'll be the judge of that. Good night to you. We're almost there, everybody. An hour and a half. An hour and a half left of this stream. And I thought it was going to be hard. Well, I may be on the quieter side, but I'm still a succubus. I'm glad you're my friend and not my enemy. Truth be told, I don't like to antagonize people. But I guess sometimes it can't be helped. Yes. I wonder what that guy was really after. He's an alien immigration agent. He's been after Silver for a while now. Back when Silver was called Neil and looked like Amanda. That doesn't make me like him anymore. Came very close to clipping him with my smug face, to be honest. And even if I didn't touch him in the end, despite what he thought. No, indeed, you didn't touch him. What do you mean? Seems like an important ID card. Shame someone were to lose it. Well, the agent has this on him, and now he doesn't anymore. Naughty McGeeks, didn't think you had it in you. This certainly is an interesting looking ID card. I'm sure some creature could find good uses of it. My sentiments exactly. Well, I guess you got some time to consider what to do with it. And who to pass it on to. Indeed. Anyway, this shook me more than I'd like to admit. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. But I'm going to spend some time with my fiancé now. Which will be all of 30 seconds before I start snoring on his shoulder. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Say the hello for me. Will do. This agent looked like he's going to be trouble. We're collecting a lot of stuff. But tomorrow's another day. I'm debating if we should change games or just keep going with this. Because it's so relaxing. And I'm just like, I don't want to change it right now. Atlantic countries to sign multi-billion-dollar deal for education system improved. What returning to the office means for Necromus's woodpecker almost pecks through an old utility pole strong beak. Yeah. This rainy season sure is something. Oh, another kitty. How are you feeling, Miss Rachel? As good as can be. Nyan. What is it? Oh, nothing. Since I'll never get used to a necromumi transformation is all. In the good way or bad way? In the good way, of course. It's quite magical. Thanks. So do you need anything? A towel, perhaps? It was pouring outside when you came in. Do you have a hairdryer? A hairdryer. No, unfortunately we don't. Nope, I'm good. You sure? Geeks, a little rain wouldn't hurt me. I'll be fine. Alright, if you say so. Hey now, I'm no longer a kid, okay? It's been 3 years already. I aged too, you know. It has nothing to do with that at all. Last thing I want is for a star to get ill because of poor service here. You'll just have to treat me real nice. How about making me a special drink? A special drink? What did you have in mind? Something milky. And slightly sweet. And some brightness to negate this gloomy weather. Some brightness, huh? As in flavor or color? Up to you. I mean, different colors usually have different effects, right? Alright, I'll try. Yay! Oh, and no coffee, please. Can you summarize your order for me? Colorful non-coffee latte with honey, please. Alright, let's see. Which one do I want to make? Okay, green tea, blue, hibiscus. Here we go. So, hibiscus, milk, honey, brew. And then I know she's a fan of the latte art. Right. I didn't do that right. Why does ours come out so droppy like that? Done! Serve it. Alright, let me know what you think about this. It's cute. Also, it's pink. Yep. What do you call this again? We call it Sweetheart Latte. Cute. Thank you. Please give it a try and let me know what you think. Okay. It's not a strawberry latte, is it? It's too sour for that. Don't tell me just yet. Let me guess. Okay. Cranberry? Nope. But now that you mention it, it does have a similar taste to cranberry. But it's not that, right? What is it then? It's hibiscus. Ooh. How do you like it? I love it. It's sweet, tart, and creamy at the same time. Why is it sweetheart, though? Well, tastes both sweet and sour. Contains milk, so it's creamy and comforting. Like a sweetheart. Aww. Sweet, sour, and comforting, huh? Baby, that's you. It's you. Just drink. It's you. I don't know if you're listening. Doesn't matter. It's you. As a drink. I will be telling this again later. Speaking of sour, I'm surprised the milk hasn't all curled up yet. I remember at a party, someone tried to mix up a mocktail using lemon soda and milk. It was yucky. It's because you need to use the right ratio of ingredients. Then, you have to mix them all at the right temperature. Additionally, you have to froth it to prevent it from curdling, and so you're saying is, it's not something I can make myself. Of course you can, but why make it yourself when I'm always at your service? Excellent response! 5 stars. Since when have you gotten so smooth, McGeeks? Only happens in the rarest of occasions. So it's the best that you not get used to it. Hehe. So sweetheart latte, huh? A fussy but comforting sweet and sour. I see. At any rate, it has been really that long already? My last visit here was probably over a year ago, wasn't it? I believe so. Around the time your image started appearing on buses? Right. Things just took off and suddenly I had no more free time. How are you hanging? Busy, but it's good. Great, even. A lot happening, actually. Yeah? Like, I've been shooting this new music videos and such. And a lot of photo shoots, too. Also, I've been set to appear on several shows and podcasts and... Oh! I'm creating a new single. Oh, is that so? Uh-huh. That's great news. Nope. Do not congratulate me yet. Oops, okay. I'm still in the process of making it. In more ways than one. The tea is just what I need right now. What do you mean? I'm actually creating this song this time. Wow. I'm collabing with AJ. Wait a second. You mean the guy who's always on your playlist? Army J. Drew? That's really cool. I know, I'm excited. I can't wait to hear it. I also had no idea you made songs. I don't know. I know I don't look like it, but truthfully, from the time I was a kid, it was always a dream of mine. Writing songs and dancing. More specifically, singing and dancing to my own songs. A one Mimi pop-up concert. A pop-up concert? You know, a concert that pops up randomly. You see it happen sometimes in malls or on a popular busy street. Ah, yes, I see what you mean. You miss it and poof, it's gone. Leaving only memories and one-of-a-kind show with one-of-a-kind experience. Sounds rather exciting, right? I guess I've always loved being on stage. But you know, we've all wanted to become everything when we were kids. But as you grow up, you have to pick your battles. And for me, singing and dancing had just come much more naturally than creating my own music. At least until now. I thought to myself, if I can't do it alone, then I should make it with someone who definitely knows what they're doing. You definitely chose the right guy. Right? I chose the right guy. And I'm taking fresh inspiration even now. Who knows? Maybe I'll get inspired from your drinks too. But I'm so excited to get you believe! And keep an eye out for it, okay? Whenever it's out, I mean. Will do. Ah. Huh? I knew it. A blackout? Yeah. It's happened before, huh? Only when the weather gets this bad. But give me a second, I'll turn on the generator. Okay. Yeah. Meow. Cute. Oh, Miss Verona, welcome. Hello. Sorry for my absence earlier. I was just turning on the generator. Meow. Miss Rachel, is everything alright? Yep. Just surprised by the thunder for a second there. Yeah, well, everything should hold on for now. Okay. Happy to see you again, Miss Verona. How are you feeling tonight? Honestly, not the best. Sorry to hear that. Can you make me something nice with a bit of sweetness? Of course, anything you want. I recall last time you suggested an interesting drink to me. Something with blue tea and milk? That's about right. Could you prepare that for me? I'll make it ever so slightly sweeter this time. It's been quite a day. I think I deserve the sugar. Roger that. The perfect drink for you. Okay. A blue latte with a hint of sweetness, please. Blue latte with some honey. Dreamin' blue, I love it! Serve it! One dreamin' blue for the lady in blue who's got the blues. But I'm not wearing blue. You have this cool blue thing going on. I love it, thank you. Anything else you need? No, it's fine. Thank you. Just one of those days? I suppose. It's one of those moments when it seems like everything's collapsing simultaneously. Not necessarily great by any means. I know how that feels. Want to talk about it? Sorry. Just trying to get the notifications to go away. I don't like notifications. You're silver in Gala. But Gala hasn't even been in yet. What the heck are they talking about? It's like, oh yeah, by the way, don't forget that this person exists who hasn't shown up yet. Want to talk about it? Rachel's feeling generous today. Good evening. Ah, there he is. Doctor. Long time no see. He's my favorite. He's my favorite. Hold on. No, sorry. Hey, Rachel. Still a hospital administrator office here. You know I'm just kidding. Welcome, Mr. Gala. Hey, geeks. Just here for a quick drink before I go to work. But looks like I'll have to take a breather first. I'll have to agree. Please make yourself at home. You were saying? Lady and I were in the middle of a conversation. We were? Maybe at the beginning of one? I'll back off if I'm being too nosy, though. I'm just very happy today. I see. Should I move over there? No, you're fine. Curious about what you've been doing, too. Gotta keep the momentum with sister over here. Right then, don't mind me. This reminds me strongly of my very first visit here. To be frank, this may be the place where people ask me the most questions. Is it a good or bad thing? Not sure yet. I do not mind it too much. Truthfully, I do not interact with many people on a daily basis. Since I'm on the road most of the time. Is that so? What do you do for a living if you don't mind me asking? I'm a rover diver. But I only do intercity deliveries mostly. Sounds tough. It's not as bad as it sounds. I quite enjoy driving. Helps me clear my mind sometimes. Right. That's true. I drove a cab in Manhattan back in the early 60s. You did? Yeah, but I had to stop after a few months since it got pretty dangerous. Dangerous how? Because people just kept trying to pick a fight with me. Oh. Also had a few people try to skip paying fares or rob me. That sounds terrifying and dangerous. Well, it's back in the 60s. People weren't as kind to us as they are now. But I get why you like driving. I always enjoyed the long drive back and forth from airports. I see. Prior to focusing exclusively on delivery, I used to accept passengers as well. Oh, why the change? Because 7 out of 10 passengers would cancel on me. Usually right as they entered my car as well. Which resulted in my suspension. What? Why? Because I terrified them. That's just rude. I agree with Miss Rachel. It sounds so unreasonable. I must admit, I looked significantly different back then. It was because I never had to deal with so many people before. I was living in seclusion far away from big cities until that point. And so during the appeal period, I attempted to make myself appear less frightening. In the meantime, I was permitted to make deliveries. Right. So it turns out I enjoyed doing deliveries much more than I expected. So I rescinded my appeal. Additionally, the schedule flexibility allows me to focus more on my training and auditions. Did you say auditions? For what? I've been auditioning for a soprano role. Really? That sounds so cool. No, it's just... No. It's not cool at all. Why did you say that? I've tried for years and haven't landed one single role. Ooh. I've also lost all the air pressure in my tires today. Really? Yes. The officer came, already warned us about it too. However, I'm not quite sure if it's related to his case. I'll let Officer Georgie know about it when he comes in. Thank you. So yes, not a good day. Sorry to hear that. It's fine. I'm used to it. Aw. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm going to check my messages. Okay. It's nice to see you again, Rachel. Oh, same. You must have been busy. I haven't seen you around here for a while. How's Henry? Dad's fine. He's pretty busy too. Not as busy as you, it seems. I've seen him here at least every other month or so. Really, McGeeks? He won't me stay out late on my break, and yet he comes here to see all of you. Huh? Or, well... Just kidding. I know he comes here often. It's fine. He's old. He needs breaks more than me. Right. Being able to unwind becomes more important as you get older. Oh my gosh, we're 1 hour away! I kind of want this to end now. I'm so enjoying myself and getting immersed into the story. And it's not even like, ooh, life or death, or like the end of the world. It's just life. Be sure he gets his yearly checkups though. Will do. So what's up with you these days? Not a lot, but oh! I have a small problem at work actually. Yeah, what is it? Well, as a person who handles patient admissions, I have to handle really young kids sometimes. We're not a children's hospital, but they usually come in urgent cases. Aww. So I try to make the admissions process as painless as possible. Try to make things a little easier for everyone involved. Yeah. Sadly, kids tend to get scared of me, which makes expediting their missions more difficult sometimes. But you're like one of the nicest guys I know. Well, they're usually really, really young. Do you know what makes them so afraid of you? Not exactly. But I think my size has something to do with it. I still tower over them when I get down to their eye level. They probably feel very vulnerable too. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Not exactly what you'd call a great combo. Not at all. Again, not a big deal. I'm just wondering if there's anything I can do about it. Hey, McGeeks. Yes? Didn't realize it was already this late. Seems I'll have to go soon. Can I order now? Of course, what will it be? My usual. Mix of tea, milk, and ginger. What was that again? This dude had like a very specific one. Like it was specific for him because it was meant to stop him from turning into I think it was a Galahad, which to get it you need tea, ginger, Screw it. Still so flippin' gorgeous. It's great as usual. Can't seem to make it like you do. But it still works, right? At least for the intended purpose. It does. I'm just saying, you're still the best, taste-wise. What is it anyway? Ginger latte? It's closer to a ginger milk tea, I think. What McGeek said. Either way, it has come to like as my late night shift drink of choice. Since I'm trying to cut back on my caffeine intake. For health reasons? Pretty much, yeah. I find myself better controlling my puree that way. I see. That's good to know. Guess I'll have to rely on you for my venture into the world of tea drinking. You can count on me. I should leave before the storm gets worse. Aww. Next time, we'll catch up. Okay. Alright. Sorry to leave you in the middle of the conversation. Hang in there, it always gets better. Thank you. Have a safe trip. See you. Riona, isn't it? I'm sorry to hear about the auditions. Trust me, I really get how you're feeling right now. Yes? Uh-huh. I've been rejected by agencies many times too before I finally made it in my previous group. Miss Rachel here is an idol. Her single is on the shelf behind you. Oh, that's amazing. Thanks. Do you have a reel up online somewhere? It might be playing on a different field, but I'd love to see it. I took it down a long time ago. Why? Had to deal with a lot of online harassment. Therefore, I removed it to save myself some headaches. What? Some people are unbelievable. Don't mind the haters. They're just people who have nothing better to do. Right. I suppose you must have dealt with something similar before? Plenty. It comes with the fame. For better or for worse. I see. Anyway, you should keep it up. Maybe I can ask my colleagues if they know any audition leads if you link me your reel. Are you sure? Yep. I mean, no promises, but I'll try. I have the video if you want to see it. Of course. Let me over there then. A video of Renona singing. Wow. I might not get opera, but that was pretty nice. It'd be great if you posted more of these online. What do you mean? We have this, je ne sais quoi thing going on. An unusualness that may captivate some people. Oh, I know. You should upload your stuff to Tomochill. I bet many people will love it. Oh. Sorry. What's wrong? I don't think I'm cut out to have a presence online. I don't fit in with the culture. I told you, don't mind the haters. I mean, it's not just that. I might also have a complex regarding something else. Complex. Both of you may dislike me for this. Why? I wish to do my best in the old-fashioned way, so to speak. Meaning, it seems more appropriate for me to follow the traditional route, as opposed to using shortcuts or things that are online. Oh, I get it. I realize it may sound snobbish. I apologize. Who cares? Everybody's a snob one way or another. But maybe you shouldn't limit yourself like that just yet. What do you mean? The entertainment industry changes rapidly, you know. For almost 3 years I've been doing this, it takes a lot of flexibility to stay afloat. Because there's always someone who could replace you. Ah. I don't know about opera, but I'm pretty sure it's changing too. Some things aren't always better the old way, especially in the creative industry. Things stay stagnant in two ways. Either they're profitable for certain people or they're just really stubborn. Just the past, like the past me. Back then, I thought you could only choose one or two things I was good at. And just forget about the rest. But recently I've gotten a chance to make my own song with a musician. I'm not the best at composing, but I really need the help. I see. And the musician I'm collaborating with has a dream of becoming a fighter jet pilot. However, one thing or another kept him from making his dream come true. So he posted his music as a hobby on Tonewood Shell, and just like that, bam! He hit it big. Oh. Yep, I'm a big fan of his. In fact, all the music in his coffee shop is from his newest album. Licensed, of course. I see. That's amazing of him. You too. Don't be afraid to do things a little differently. Plenty of roads to Rome, that and all that. All I can say about it. At any rate, I'll try asking around and see if there's any sort of leads. Should we exchange IDs? Do you have any? No, but I have a cell phone number. Okay. There. Thank you. Alright, Riona. I have to go now. I'll hit you up by text if I have anything. Thank you so much. Don't thank me yet, but you're so welcome. My geeks, I'm going. See you soon? Of course. Please come again soon. Bye-bye. Meow. So interesting. This is my first time seeing a Nekomimi close. Is that so? Oh, how about your car? Will you be alright? I have a spare tire. I'll fix it once the weather improves. Alright. Coming here was a wise decision. Wasn't sure whether I would. Oh? In truth, I am deeply embarrassed by my conduct last time. I regret it. I apologize. Please don't be sorry. No harm done. Thank you. It's just... there are times when I too feel lonely. It wasn't my first rejection from audition, as you may have already inferred, but it never gets easier. Understandable. Typically, I would rumigate about this in my car while being parked somewhere. I acknowledge that's not the most effective means of resolving my feelings. However, it is better than the alternatives, which are none. Now, you can always come here. I don't know. I feel as though I'm only bringing doom and gloom to the table here. Nonsense. Our doors are always open. In the evenings, of course. So please don't ever hesitate to stop by. We'll see. Sounds like the weather will clear up soon. Really? How do you know? Experience? Let's just say I observe the sky a lot. Especially in traffic. Makes sense. I guess. In any case, I better leave now. Thank you again, geeks. You're very welcome. Have a safe trip out there, Riona. Yes, Riona. Hope she comes by again. I think this is it for the day. Let's see. Whose card is this? I'll just keep it for now. Someone's apartment key, maybe? Alright, let's wrap this all up, shall we? Choco bean Maruku sounds delicious. Petition to combine Halloween and Christmas gains traction. Why? You're right. Why? Seems like we're out of ginger. Ah. Yeah, there's her signal there. Mr. Hyde, welcome. Hello, McGeeks. Here's a supplement. Haha. That sounds delicious right now. It's nice to see you again. How are you? Ah, well, I'm just here. How about you? You seem a little preoccupied. Right, sorry about that. I just learned we're out of ginger. Oh. I've made a mistake on our weekly order sheet. And the remaining roots are no longer fit for consumption. Tut tut. Sounds like a rookie mistake, McGeeks. I know, I'm ashamed. Our storage system's having problems because of the recent power surges. Alas, I'll stock up at the farmer's market tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. You're busy as well, as usual, I see. Yes, well, nothing wrong with a slow day or two from time to time. Although it's been quite a week, I may say so myself. Oh? Well, I'm listening. Pardon? Your week? Tell me about it. Oh. Well, not sure even where to start. Try anywhere. After all, there's no way for me to correct an unheard story, am I right? Right. Well, the most notable problem recently would be the severe thunderstorms. Sometimes they cause our powers to short out, which messes with the machines. So it can in case it happens again, my apologies. I see. Warning duly noted. There's also been this ongoing car vandalism in our neighborhood. Apparently, there's a serial deflator of tires on the loose. Officer Georgie was the only one who informed me about it. We've also got a lot of new customers, and I think that's about it. Sounds eventful, not terribly riveting. Now, regarding the car vandalism you spoke about, well, I drove here. To what extent should I be concerned about it? I wish I could inform you with confidence, but unfortunately I don't know much about it, so I can answer that. There's nothing to worry about. Your car is going to be fine. Officer Georgie, welcome. Hey, McGeeks. I managed to track and narrow down the vandal's strike zone, you see. Cause the culprit seems to have a favorite spot. Really? Yep, and it's nowhere near here. Miss Rhoda told me her car was affected as well, by the way. That's so. If she comes back, can you ask her where she parked? Will do. Appreciate it. Anyway, my investigation's still ongoing, but I'd say it's pretty safe at this area. So you can relax. I see. Anyway, good evening, y'all. Sorry for blocking the entry here earlier. I was finishing off my last cigarette. And then takes another puff. Because it's time to start a new one. Do you mind? Not at all. Mr. Hyde, meet Officer Georgie. He's in charge of the night patrols around here. Cheers. Officer Georgie, meet Mr. Hyde. Our occasional guest from Los Angeles. And friend of Mr. Gala. Ah. The big hospital guy? Guess I've seen you around. I guess I've seen you around a bunch. At Los Angeles. Huh? Yeah. Not much longer though. Oh? I'm in the process of finalizing my move back here with my modeling agency. That's wonderful news. You lived here before? Mm-hmm. For about 40 years. When did you move to LA then? About 20 years ago. Right. Huh? Let's just say I'm nowhere near as young as I look. Ooh. Models, vampires, gotcha. Then as a native satellite, let me be the first to welcome you back. We got smog and door skies, but at least our coffee is second to none. Right, McGeeks? I'll be the judge of that. Thanks for the warm welcome. Then have you moved in already, or not yet? Preparations still need to be made at the property I've chosen. I wouldn't even think of packing until it's halfway done. Makes sense. That being said, I'll be here to oversee the construction for a while. If you need any help, let me know. I can't do much myself, but I can find a few guys who can. Although it won't be necessary, I appreciate the gesture. It's funny. What is? Quite frankly, the police force and I have something of a contentious relationship in the past. Uh-oh. Was it a slap on the wrist and let's call it a day kind of thing? Or the catch you, catch me kind? All I can say is I've lived long enough, you'll try everything. Those are the bygone years, of course. Are you sure? So, does anyone want something to drink? Naturally. After you. Well, a public servant shouldn't put the citizens first. So after you. How idealistic. But I insist. After all, I'm still considering my options. Well then, in that case... What will it be, officer? Just bring me something nice, McGeeks. Are you alright? Not that great, honestly. What happened? Never mind that for now. I've got a question for you. Did you by chance see any a lighter lying around? Oh. Yes, I did. I have it with me. Phew, that's a relief. Okay, McGeeks, listen carefully. I need you to take this very, very seriously. Okay? I'll need that lighter back, okay? Okay. I mean it. I need it back. Or the streak of bad luck won't end. Pardon? Just talking to myself. Okay? Yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. Would you like anything to drink? Just black coffee for me, but slightly sweetened. Finally, hello, old friend. Thanks, McGeeks. I suppose I owe you an explanation. I told you before, right? This lighter is my lucky charm. When it goes missing, my luck gets really dicey. Almost got hit by a falling fan at work. Broke the missus' favorite mug. Nearly swerved my car into the sidewalk because a black cat jumped into my lane. A black cat? Not even a raccoon! I swear I'm not making this up. If it wasn't a sign, I don't know what is. And, well, my daughter's still mad at me too. Anyway, I'm glad to have this back. Thanks for keeping it safe for me, geeks. You're very welcome. Here's your sweet coffee to sweeten your evening, officer. Cheers, geeks. This really hits the spot. I'm glad to hear that. Ready to make your order? Not quite. Do you have any suggestions? We've had a couple new teas if you're interested. Oh? There are butterfly pea and hibiscus flowers. Hibiscus, huh? An ingredient that's easily palatable when used in a hot beverage. Perfect. Make me something with it. Are you sure? We are missing some ingredients though tonight. Do you have any specifics in mind? I'll let you choose for me. Just make it red and who knows. Maybe it can be my new bloodwig. Bloodwig? It's a fake cocktail. Fake blood cocktail I used to get here. Back when it was still a bar. Ah, I see. Make a bold red drink. I'd like to see what you come up with. Okay, first we'll do the hibiscus. Let's see what else we can do. Can't do ginger. Most of them have ginger in it. I think I'm gonna make him a pink spice. Milk and cinnamon. Here you go, sir. Something red. So this is a drink you thought I might like? Honestly, I'm not extremely confident, but this is the best I can do tonight. Looks peculiar enough. How is it? It's tart. Astringent. Do you like it? You tell me. I was looking forward to it. Sorry, it isn't what you expected. Well, you did what I asked, so no need for apologies. Next time, could you try making something that doesn't taste like hay juice? I need some boldness. Something that leaves a mark in me. There's only one hibiscus drink that I have enjoyed. I'm curious to see if you can come close. I'll try my best next time. Welcome! Man, we got so many. There. Oh, dang. Hello, big geeks. Pops, nice to see you again. What's up? What's going on? What's going on with you? Me? Well, nothing much. You know what? Let me move over there. There you go. Sorry about earlier. I was preoccupied. No problem. Everything alright? Yeah, of course. Always alright, always. Because I'm a very lucky dude. Speaking of luck, did the lady ever come back? Oh, Miss Rona? Yes, she did. Really? Did you manage to give me her stuff? I missed the timing, I'm sorry. What? Aw, how come? I'm so sorry. Oh well. Whatever. I found her handle on Teachville anyway. Oh. Not sure if she's even active though. I'll try adding her and send her a message. I just want to apologize, you know? Really sorry for the trouble. Well, whatever, right? Anywho, it's nice to see you again, Pops. Likewise, kid. Hello to you, sir? Hyde. It's Hyde. Wait, you're really that Hyde? The supermodel Hyde? Big shot, eh? Heh. Oh man, oh boy. I never thought I'd randomly see you in a place like this. No offense to you, McGeeks. Well, I follow your socials, man. Big fan. Especially love the Timeless series you did for Boundless. That's an old one. Boundless? It was a Lifetime magazine, no longer in print, because everything's online these days. What's the series about? It was a photo series I modeled for. A big avant-garde shoot. There was originally set to be displayed in a time travel themed showcase. Alas, the exhibition fell through, so they were rethemed to put in the magazine instead. Yeah, those were awesome! I liked how the series showed peak fashion through time, and yet the designs were so contemporary. Timeless even. Pun intended. I'd love to see that. Wait, let me show you a couple of pics from him. He looks great there, colorless or not. Wow. You look amazing, Mr. Hyde. Still do. Of course. It was so cool, inspired me to find my own style too. The partial 80s inspired look myself. Really can't tell. It's my jacket collection. Glad it helped. I did enjoy experiencing some of those times again. Even only in garment form. Even if I was left with a melancholy feeling. But I digress. Would you like to order anything? Oh yeah, of course. Oh, by the way, is pure matcha supposed to make you feel woozy? Pardon? I tried drinking some before lunch a couple of days ago and felt a tad nauseous. Did you have breakfast? Nope. It's a really strong tea, so it shouldn't be consumed on an empty stomach. Ah. That was the main takeaway from our conversation, wasn't it? Duly noted, thanks. Then can I get a pumpkin latte? Sorry, we don't have that here. Oh, for real? You know you don't need pumpkin to make it, right? Oh, I've heard that before. Yep, I have an open mind. I don't want anything plain tonight. How about you make something based off of a pumpkin latte? What do you have? Let's look through the coffee. Green coffee. Cappuccino, espresso, maybe a gingerbread latte. No, we don't have ginger, dang it! Nope. Sugar and spice? That could work. Let's do sugar and spice. So that's coffee, honey, and cinnamon. Brew it. Here you go. What is this, McGeeks? Doesn't seem like what I ordered at all, right? So it seems. I'm sorry, I must have forgotten something. It's okay. It's the closest thing you got. Like, you just gave me something vague. Like, what more do you want from me? You said make something like... whatever. Like, what more do you want? You say vaguely, make it like a pumpkin spice. A latte. Did you specify what part you wanted me to focus on? No. I'm a vlogger slash influencer. I review a lot of lifestyle things like fashion, places, food, etc. on social media. Sometimes I do skits and such for my channel too. And pranks also. No, Pops. No way. Real talk though, I actually hate pranks. I didn't say it before, but I hate them. A lot. Said so. Yeah, they're just the lowest form of entertainment. Just cheap thrills at the expense of others. Right. Yeah, so getting off topic here, sorry. So you're essentially the creator and the host of your show. What does your team do? My team helps me edit, secure sponsors, and massively boost the productivity quality. They're great. I owe them lots. You think you're doing well? Yeah, well, I think so. We're getting by pretty well. I currently reside in LA. For real? I did too before I moved here. Why did you move? Why I moved? I mean, because I hated it there? Not to crap where you live, sir. I just think LA is not for me. No offense taken. Why did you hate it there? It's a long and stupid story. Trust me, you don't want to hear it. Anyway, sorry for the tangent. You were saying? I've been noticing an influx of newcomers there. They're loud, young, and brazen. Just like you. Yeah? The fact that you're able to make something of yourself out of such mundane nonsense says you're doing pretty well. So what's the issue? Well, I've talked about my channel situation before here, right? Yeah, you said your views were dwindling. Dwindling might be overkill, but yeah. That's what my team and I are trying to figure out what to do. Trying to keep the show fresh, you know. Truthfully though, I've been wanting to change the show's direction for a while now. I've even promised myself last year, once I got a certain number of viewers, I was just going to do it. Was? Well, I've always actually wanted to do a talent showcase segment, you know? I could help elevate others like me. Others like you. Yeah. Like the soprano lady from before. Like the dwarf actors and actresses in TV shows. We could actually have something in common. Do you know what it is? I'll make it easier for you. Think about satyrs, for example. McGeeks, when you hear about us, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Don't think too hard now. Just say anything off the top of your head. What about you, Pops, sir? Probably partying, recklessness, alcoholism, a joke, right? Is that what you think? Nope, but it's what most society thinks. In the same way, society views Lady Riona as a bad luck personified. All because she happens to be a banshee. Besides, society is awful at judging people. The immediate trust they have for those who have money, compared to those who have started from zero. You know what I mean? I get it, you know? Etiquette, social cues, awareness, that sort of thing. What nourishes you when you're growing up reflects these things, and what most people like to assume anyways. And like, I get it. Nobody has the time to learn about everybody. So we go by impressions. But as some people who started from zero and now, the difference on how people treat me is so damn stark. So damn stark that it doesn't feel like that great, you know? Of course. So yeah, I wanted to carve a space for my work. A place where I could give exposure to those who might not get it otherwise. Then, once again, I ask you, what is the issue? My team thinks the segment idea is too risky. Don't fix what's not broken, they said. They just want me to improve what I've been doing. And you agree? I mean, they're not wrong. The risk is real. After all, I'm not responsible only for myself. I've got a whole team depending on me now. And so I'm trying to compromise. At least until we become so big that any slight changes won't affect us as much. Will the world wait for you, though, I wonder? Huh? Will the world wait for you to be ready? Have you ever asked yourself that? You see, making choices is always a matter of priority. As you grow, your stake increases along with your responsibilities. As such, your excuses will continue to pile up. But, given the pace at which you're going right now, I see your idealistic dream is unlikely to be realized. However, if it is enough for you to just have good intentions, well, that's another story. Well, a little blunt, are we? Am I wrong, though? It is a perspective. You know, one of many. I admit I don't know much about the entertainment biz, but you've gotten this far, boy. Oh, because all along, you've been motivated by that specific goal in mind. Ain't that right? Yeah. That's why I wouldn't dismiss his intent so easily. Well, you probably got a bit lost right now. Do you think I should have been gentler then? Nah. I needed the whipping. Those words are hard to swallow, but I need to hear them. Are you okay? Uh-huh. Well, there's a lot I need to think about. So, I should go. Nice seeing you, Pops. Thanks for your advice, sir. Me geeks, thank you too. Hang in there. Yeah. Y'all too. See you around. Well, I've stayed too long already. Better go do my work now. Don't want to get my pay docked, you see. Nice meeting you, Hyde. We will see each other more often soon, I am sure. Hopefully nothing work-related. Have a good night, officer. You too, geeks. Be safe out there, officer. Will do. Until next time. I suppose I should leave as well. I'll be back before long, though. Please do. Is there something wrong? Looks like the officer forgot his lighter again. Oh, what a curse. Oh, no, you're right. I'll keep it for him, thank you. Alright then. Have a good evening yourself, my geeks. Safe trip out there, Mr. Hyde. You Even though I'm supposed to be on a diet with my boyfriend, I still want to make him that. And make me that, because it's so cute and pretty and just delicious looking. It's probably just more like sugar water, though. Because, as you know, sweet pea does not taste like much. There's something missing from the drawer. Did I misplace it? Looks like bad weather again. Let's hope it does not bring bad tidings. Oh, okay. Yeah. Weird. The business cards are gone. Oh no, it's a very nice color scheme. Well, I think it's lacking something. It's too dainty. Dainty? What would you like then? Red, black, and purple? That wouldn't be the worst. Okay then, why not? But you have to commit to it. No take-backs this time. I don't know. Maybe? Let's just take a break from the topic. I only have time for a quick drink before I have to go back to work, and it's not like we're going to decide now anyway. Maybe that's the problem. How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? Hey McGeeks, what do you think? Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple? But don't put McGeeks on the spot. No, it's quite alright. It's just that I wouldn't know. This is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not mine. Man, getting death glares. The trouble is we don't know what our opinions are. And when we think we do, we change our minds. It's like the centerpieces. Oh, please, can we not talk about them now? I really thought we agreed on cute cottagecore ones. The ones that you spotted on Tomachill. But when you were picked in the first place, but they were too expensive. We have to be realistic. But our weddings in general are expensive. Especially when you want to have 200 guests. That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my extended family. The key word is extended. Do you even know half of these people? That's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding. I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have beautiful things you like, even if it means we have fewer guests. If my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford it either. Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to be just some random meal with a bunch of people we aren't even that close to. And I said I'd make sure I can afford our dream wedding. Or die trying. I don't want you to. Saved by the bell. That's work. I really can't linger. I think I'll have that drink now, McGeeks. Of course, what can I get you? Something that'll keep me awake. I still have work to do and my head hurts. So I need a strong coffee would be good. With a nice spicy kick, please. Any preference on the spicy kick? No, any strong coffee with spice will do. Coffee with kick. Coffee with kick. Let's get her a gingerbread coffee. Coffee, ginger, and cinnamon. Any spice. Here, what do you think of this? Let's see. That's not... Oh, never mind. I'm not in the mood for another conflict. Is this how you see other conversations? Another conflict? How else would you call it? We're not exactly in perfect harmony. Well, we're not... Well, it's not for lack of trying. Hey, you're not the only one trying. Oh, for blood's sake, would you two stop? I'm going to need something really spicy to cover all the bitterness. I'd love to serve you too, Hyde. If Bailey doesn't want to order, that is. Hyde, sorry, I didn't see you come in. Yeah, I know. You're too busy doing whatever you're doing. Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, order yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while until Lua properly gets off of work. Alright then. Did you hear me, McGeek? Spice is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something, then double it. Alright. What if we give him hot chocolate? And then ginger. There you go, it'd be plenty of spice in this. It does smell like it. And tastes like it. Well done, McGeeks. This is the kick I needed. Good. Alright, back to the lovebirds here. Your family troubles have sorted themselves out, yes? Still on the marriage track? Yeah, we are. We definitely are. Not getting too bored? Not really. Turns out planning a wedding is, well, suitable entertaining. That's one way of putting it. I can't wait to be at the marriage state of it, to be honest. Could you sound less enthusiastic? Hey! There you go again. Good to see some things don't change. And much dramatic backdrop, too. We should start serving popcorn, McGeeks. I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time. No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got to go to work anyway. Right. And I'm going to have a drink. Bye, McGeeks. Bye, Hyde. See ya. Ugh. What can I make you, Mr. Baileys? I think something warm, sweet, and comforting, please. A hot chocolate, perhaps? Hot chocolate with honey and milk could work. Chocolate with milk and honey. Brew it. And milk and honey hot chocolate. Good enough. Hot chocolate with milk for you. Oh, that does smell soothing. But the taste is not exactly what I hoped. It's exactly what you ordered! It's almost there, though. So I'll drink it all the same. Are you sure? Yeah, don't worry about it. Why? Am I missing something here? Was he referring to something else? I don't know, because it's like, well... Okay. Could have been a million things. That's like one of the fun parts of this game. You're like, well, what did they want? What did they want? And then you look it up and you look at all the ingredients, like all the lists of drinks that are in this game, and you're like, well, what if I serve them this? And so you go over the day again and you try it and you see what happens. And you unlock the new ones that you could possibly use. I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. And like, it doesn't affect the story too much, but it does affect it a little. It affects their mood. And so if they're more disappointed in a drink, they might be more sad, or they might be more angry, instead of just like, bringing them to the center. You do care a lot about her. Of course I do. Then why all the fighting? You tell me. This wedding is bringing out the worst in us. Since we sorted out the situation with my family. You mean since you cut them off? Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces. Lou and I haven't fought about anything until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we're becoming different people. Let me ask you something. Go ahead. What do you want from this wedding? How do you mean? It's not complicated. Just asking, what do you want? If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see? Honestly, I have no clue. I know Lua's there, but that's about it. That's not a bad start, in truth. If you don't have specific expectations, then why don't you just let her do what she wants? You make it sound so easy. I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomoda Chill. Every wedding picture she's pinning online. All the places she finds cool. All the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all of that. To have her special day. Every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. She says it's too much, it's too expensive, too this, too that. Is it? Is it too much? Too expensive? That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves. A proper princess wedding. You're a remarkably presumptive young man, Mr. Hyde. No, that's alright. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day, but he's got something to say. I want to hear it. Good, because I'm going to say it whether you like it or not. You're sitting here going on about everything Lua should want, as if you know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone. You should never presume to know what they need. Lua's the only one who can tell what Lua wants. But that's exactly the problem. When I ask her, she always says she doesn't know. Then give her time to figure it out. It's not going to help you if you pressure her with 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into something that's some sort of princess wedding. Just make sure you feel good about yourself. But if we take so long that we reach old age, and we're still not married? If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. And since we're still talking about taking some time, you should also take that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding based off your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me. I really value your advice, Hyde. But I don't think giving Lua more time is going to cut it. I'll sleep on it for sure. But I really need to find a way to move this situation forward. If you say so. Anyway, Lua told me you're a model. That sounds like good fun. It used to be. It isn't anymore? Modeling gets old after a while. I thought you were having a good time in LA. I was, until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact. Kept my contract with my agency just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here. Really? What are you gonna do then? Go back to the Mafia dwarf buddies, of course. Come on, I'm obviously kidding. Are you? Whew. I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go to be chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage their old enterprise. It's sort of a startup. Are we seriously talking about the Mafia right now? That's for me to know, and for you to wonder about. Mr. Hyde likes to play a little. Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it. I'll take that as a compliment. But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right? You young people. Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world, and I don't care if things get done fast. I want them done right. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or the fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much so lightning. And putting blue skin tones isn't novel anymore. If you're insinuating that you're a Rembrandt, shh. If my Mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble. You're always joking around, Hyde. But for all of that, you don't sugarcoat your advice. You're a pretty great listener. I also hope you have people who will listen to you. I'm moving here to be closer to them. What was that? Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing. Ah, it's Lua. She's been done with work for the day, finally. In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's? No, not at all. I am looking forward to going home. And keep bickering? I think it's time for a truce. I really want to hug my fiancée and spend a nice moment with her. Sounds like wisdom to me. Let's hope it gets us somewhere. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, McGeeks. Of course. Have a good night, Mr. Bailey's. Mr. Hyde. What was that about the Mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change? I'm considering right now whether my car got nicked. I know my old man Georgie said the area is safe, and it's a bit of a pile of junk, but a pile of junk with sentimental value. I sense a story. It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short because it's getting pretty late. I got my car many moons ago, back when Gallo was my bodyguard. I'd been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in, day out. At some point, I decided I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch. So you slipped his watch? You know me, McGeeks. Some friends and we decided to get together. I was to provide the ride, and they were all to provide the entertainment. I did the usual thing, waited until Gala was sound asleep, and then I left a big pile of pillows under the duvet, U-shaped, and snuck out of the motel room. There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well. He had your car keys. He had my car keys. I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you the details, but my friends and I drove to a lovely spot with a view, for the sort of action in which I admit appears ambiguous from the outside, but to me was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when suddenly we hear a tap on the window. Let me guess, that was Gala? The wolf himself. He peers inside, and he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We're all just kind of freeze, and then, how dare you say kidnap Mr. Hyde? The door opens and tosses my dates outside. Mr. Hyde, you're not winding up on me, are you? Oh, McGeeks, I wish. Sorry, it still has sent me into a fit just thinking about it. He Princess carried me out of the car. Can you believe that? The contentious bodyguard, if I ever heard one. Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. Didn't even have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag. Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality he was mortified. Not as mortified as my dates who had picked out at the grass. Poor Gala. Just McGeeks. I see where your alliance lies. Personally, I can say poor me. I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco, but I wouldn't be mad at Gala even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming. He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. When he had woken up, hadn't found me, and he was suspecting the worst, and that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere, in a compromising position, I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks. That doesn't sound unfair. I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't have given me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over, and it's still very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I. You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde. Sentimental? Is that what you took away from that story? I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place. Still, the rain has stopped. This is my cue to go, before I lose my remaining cred. I hope the car is safe and sound. So do I. And McGeeks. Yes? Nah, nothing. Have a good night. Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. The Grinch. Alright. Well, if you haven't checked your clocks yet, it is midnight. Actually, 10 past midnight. But you know what that means. We did 12 to 12. We did 12 hours. And I'm not doing 28. I'm not doing 24. My throat is already sore from all the talking. So, no. That will be something I consider for the next stream, but hopefully I can actually get people to join me on that one and plan it a little bit better. This one was a little bit thrown together. But, I had so much fun. It was great seeing everybody show up and pop in, pop out, and being like, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. And this game definitely has a place in my heart. Same with the first one. Like, I'm trying to get copies of both the first and the second one so that my mom can play it on the Switch. It's in our living room. And it's connected to the TV. That's why I don't play any Switch games on here, because it's connected to the TV. Otherwise I would. But I think they'll have to wait till I move out, kind of thing. And that's if I'm still streaming, but then it's like several years from now, so I don't know if it'll drop when I go to school. It might. I hope not. I hope we have many more years together. So, thank you all so much for coming. I love you all. I can barely keep my eyes open right now. 'Cause it hurts. Here, let me just... There we go. I love you all. Have a good night. We are finally finished.